Okay, so we're gonna do one more problem where we have to graph. And then this one, you're gonna get the solutions. So this one, you should be getting good at this by now. So when we have find your function. So we first find our x coordinate to our vertex, which is that formula. So remember, b is the one in front of x, a is the one in front of x squared. So b is -2, which there was already a negative, so those are gonna cancel. Then over 2 times 1, because it's understood 1 on that one. So now we've got +2 over 2, which is 1. So your vertex x coordinate is 1. So we need a number of two numbers below, so 0, -1, two numbers above, 2, 3. So that's my table I need to complete. So now using my function, start with your vertex, which was the 1. So we're gonna do 1 squared. So that's gonna be 1, -2, -3. So -1, -4 it looks like. If you feel better, you can put it in. If it makes you feel better, you can put it into the calculator. So 1 squared -2 times 1 -3. So -4. So vertex is 1, -4. So you're gonna go 1, -4. So the next, I would do the 0, the -1, because it's got a 0 in it. So 0, put 0 in. Well, this one should be easy because that's gone, because it's 0. So it's -3. So if 0 is -3, then the 2 is -3. So we're gonna go 0, -3, 2, -3. Last two, so we're gonna do the -1, or you could do the 3, it doesn't matter. But if I do a -1 in there, it's gonna look like that. So that's a +1, that's a +2, that's a -3. So that's gonna be 1, 2, which is 3, -3, which is 0. So both of these are gonna be 0. So guess what those two are gonna end up being? Those are your solutions. Because remember, anytime it wants a solution of the parabola, if it wants the roots of the parabola, this one wanted solve the equation by graphing. Those are your solutions. The x-intercepts where the parabola crosses the x-axis is your solutions. So when you put them in, you're gonna say this one's at -1, that one's at 3. You're gonna put them in, I believe they like for you to have a comma. I don't think you have to do the parentheses, but -1, 3. That's your roots, that's your solution to that parabola. Okay, so that's all for the graphing. So now we're gonna move into factoring to solve.